Disco icon Evelyn Thomas passes away at 70. Thomas, who was a powerhouse vocalist behind the international hit High Energy and helped define the high NRG dance music scene of the 1980s, has sadly passed away at the age of 70. Evelyn Thomas, the legendary vocalist who helped define the high NRG dance music scene of the 1980s, has passed away. The news was confirmed by her longtime producer and mentor, Ian Levine, on social media. Born on August 22, 1953 in Chicago, Thomas caught the attention of the music industry when Levine discovered her in 1975. Her debut single, Weak Spot, became her first chart success, reaching number 26 on the UK singles chart in 1976. This early triumph led to an appearance on the influential British music show Top of the Pops. Thomas's career exploded with the release of High Energy in 1984. The track topped the Billboard Hot Dance Club Play chart and reached number 85 on the Billboard Hot 100. Co-written by Levine and Fiacre Trench, it became a defining moment in the emerging high NRG genre. Thomas's powerful 4-octave range and emotive delivery set her apart in the dance music scene. Following the success of High Energy, Thomas continued to make her mark on the charts with Reflections, numbered 18 on the Billboard Hot Dance Club Play chart, and How Many Hearts, numbered 11. These tracks featured on her final studio album, Standing at the Crossroads, 1986. In recent months, Thomas reached out to Levine, aware of her declining health. Levine and Trench composed a final song for her titled Inspirational, which her daughter, recording artist Yaya Demon, intends to record as a tribute to her mother's legacy. Thomas died in Port Charlotte, Florida, surrounded by her family. She is survived by her daughter, 2 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. Her legacy as a disco and dance music icon will continue to inspire countless fans around the world. The powerhouse vocalist died on Sunday, July 21st, according to a Facebook post shared on X by her longtime producer and mentor, Ian Levine. "It is hard for me to accept that my lifelong protege really has left us," he wrote of Thomas, who's largely credited for elevating the 1980s high NRG dance music scene. "Her music will outlive all of us." No cause of death for the singer was disclosed. That marked the start of the duo's years-long working relationship, which continued in 1978 with Thomas's debut album, I Wanna Make It on My Own. A few years later, the singer's career would explode thanks to her world-renowned hit song, High Energy, co-written and produced by Levine and Fiacre Trench, which was lauded by Rolling Stone for giving life to the staple high NRG genre, an up-tempo offshoot of disco music that ruled gay clubs in the mid-80s. High Energy was written uniquely and specifically for her, Levine wrote of Thomas in his post, adding, "Nobody else in the world could have ever sung it." The definitive 1984 recording topped the Billboard Dance Club Songs chart for 1 week in its heyday and reached number 85 on the Billboard Hot 100. It also sold 7 million records worldwide, per Levine. Thomas went on to record more albums like 1984's High Energy and 1987's Standing at the Crossroads, both in collaboration with musical partner Levine. However, the producer said the pair took a 20-plus year break before reuniting in 2009 to record 3 more songs. They were estranged for 15 more years before reconnecting just months before Thomas's death. "Knowing that she was dying, she reached out to me in love," wrote Levine, noting that he and Trench dropped everything to record one last track for the singer, a wonderful, uplifting song called Inspirational. According to the producer's post, she loved it and she really wanted to sing it, but her health deteriorated far too fast and she simply could not do it. In her memory, Thomas's daughter Kimberly, who goes by the stage name Yaya Diamond, who appeared in the 1984 music video for High Energy, intends to record the unreleased song as a tribute to her life and legacy. Kimberly did not immediately respond to people's requests for comment. Following the news of Thomas's death, the singer penned a heartfelt tribute to her mother on Facebook, writing, "They called me and I wasn't available, so they called my husband and they gave him the news. She's gone. The legacy that my mother left me is beyond words, and the memories are undeniably beyond any monetary value. I want to thank everyone for their prayers and kind words," Kimberly added alongside photos of her and Thomas. "Now it's time to heal and to plan. Evelyn Thomas is already missed. R.I.P. Mommy." Following the chart triumph with High Energy, Thomas maintained a steady career with a rendition of The Supremes' Reflections in How Many Hearts. Both tracks feature on her final studio album, Standing at the Crossroads, 1986. I Want to Make It on My Own, 1978, and High Energy, 1984, are her other two albums. Levine and Thomas had reportedly composed a song recently, but the latter was ultimately too ill to record it, the former noted in his tribute post for Thomas. Titled Inspirational, the singer's daughter, recording artist Yaya Diamond, will help record the track as a tribute to her mother, he added. Yaya Diamond details how she found out about her mother's passing. Confirming her devastating loss, Yaya, in a Facebook post, detailed that her husband was the one to pass on the message of Thomas's death to her, as she wasn't available to take the call herself. "The legacy that my mother left me is beyond words, and the memories are undeniably beyond any monetary value," the singer added, alongside two pictures of her and her mother holding hands in her final moments. Thomas, full name Ellen Lucy Thomas, breathed her last in Port Charlotte, Florida, according to an online obituary for her. However, the follow-up, Doomsday, just missed the top 40, and Thomas's albums I Want to Make It on My Own and Have a Little Faith in Me did not trouble the charts. Undeterred, she became a fixture of the Northern Soul scene, touring clubs as part of the Chicago Soul Review with fellow singers Barbara Pennington and L.J. Johnson. In 1984, she reunited with Levine to record High Energy, a soaring, joyful love song that, in the words of Smash Hits magazine, managed to straddle both gay disco and old Motown, the two main High NRG ingredients. It became a defining song for the genre, marrying Thomas's gospel-trained 4-octave vocals to a pulsing electronic beat. In 2022, Rolling Stone magazine named it one of the top 200 dance songs of all time. The song still commands listeners, racking up more than 15 million streams on Spotify. DJ and music historian Bill Brewster commented, "Evelyn's voice had this incredible ability to convey both vulnerability and strength. She was a cornerstone of the High NRG movement." In 1975, she was discovered by Levine while performing with her band, the Move Mixers. Levine, visiting the U.S. to find new talent for his Voltafine production company, was captivated by Thomas's voice. The pair collaborated on several songs, leading to Thomas's signing with 20th Century Records. Her debut single, Weak Spot, reached number 26 on the UK charts and earned her an appearance on Top of the Pops in 1976. Although subsequent releases like Doomsday and 2 albums did not achieve top 40 success, Thomas became a mainstay in the Northern Soul touring circuit, performing with artists like Barbara Pennington and L.J. Johnson as part of the Chicago Soul Review. Thomas and Levine reunited in 1984 to record High Energy, a track that became emblematic of the High NRG genre. Although they lost touch after their final recording session in 2009, Thomas reached out to Levine upon learning she was terminally ill. In response, Levine and his co-writer Fiacre Trench composed a final song for Thomas titled Inspirational. Sadly, she was too ill to record it before her passing. Her daughter plans to honor her mother's memory by recording the song herself.